Welcome back to Religion in the News. For those of you who are just joining us, today we are interviewing the host of Religion in the News. Our entire show is dedicated for the people who bring you the stories. We have with us Carol Sissom, Faith James Kimbrough, and Merlin Gonzalez. Welcome to your show.
Thank you.
All right, Carol, I'm going to start with you. You've been on our program now about 4 years. A lot of people don't know your background. Quite impressive. You're an author.
Yes.
You've written several books. At least 6, 7, 8, maybe even a dozen. You've written several. You're a publisher. Now you're a TV host, and you're also a private detective, or you have done that work. Let's first talk about you as an author, and maybe you can share stories about your most popular book, which some of our viewers may be familiar with.
Well, absolutely. The LaSalle Street Murders is probably what most people know me for, and it was just a murder case that I covered when I was writing for the Indianapolis News, and I wound up solving the case.
What a fascinating story. Give them just a little snippet.
Well, to make a long story short, I was covering the murders of 3 men who were murdered when I was a little girl. 20 years later, I wrote an anniversary piece about it, and I partnered up with a co-writer to write about the murders, and I found out that he was the man who committed the murders. So I was writing the book with the killer for a long time, 13 chapters, a little over a year, and I spent every day of my life for 5 years trying to solve this murder, and I won a national award with Steven Seagal for law enforcement.
Quite impressive. And during that time, you became a private investigator. And
during a period, I'm no longer licensed in the state of Indiana because I'm so busy with other things, but for a while I was, and actually I have a lot of people approach me to write books about unsolved homicides.
Excellent. Now, one of your siblings, your daughter, is also an author.
She is.
You have published.
She is. Well, she's also AKA a teenager, so she's kind of changing. Right now, she's you know, into music and other things.
Now, you're on the 3rd book that's coming up now with the LaSalle Street Murders.
Absolutely. It should be out the 1st of May. And actually, I'm going to be releasing, I just met this week with another eyewitness to this murder case, someone who has information that I think is going to break this whole thing wide open again. Yes.
Wow.
So I'm going to be releasing a DVD. And I'm never before seen videos to do with the LaSalle Street Murders on May 1st this year.
Wow, we're all on the edge of our seats now, ready to hear more about this. We'll have to stay in tune with what's going on with the LaSalle Street Murders. Right. Thank you, Carol. Merlin Gonzalez, you are the president, CEO, and founder of FHL, better known as Faith, Hope, and Love.
Yes.
And that is a ministry here in the city that's well known. Talk to us about your whole journey with Faith, Hope, and Love.
Yeah,
big thing you got going.
It's hard to believe it's in 7th year now. We started in 2005 with just the vision of bringing the churches together, work together for the entire week, and then after that, the Lord wants us to continue on. So what happened in the Castleton area was duplicated many times all around central Indiana. So this year, our Faith, Hope, and Love Week, which is the service week, we mobilized about 1,500 people for the entire week of the last week of July. It will be July 24th through 30th. Our vision casting will be coming up, which will be Thursday, January 27th, and the Lord had given us favor to use Georgetown Cinema in the west side by Lafayette Square Mall, and that starts at noon until 1:30, and then after 1:30 we're going to show a movie that's all about community and helping one another. Now,
this brother's so passionate about his ministry. I don't know what you were doing that day, but one day we were having Religion in the News, and I was walking in, and this school bus, this colorful school bus comes rolling up, and it's Merlin driving the school bus, doing something with Faith, Hope, and Love. Man, I just thought that was excellent. What was that all about?
Yeah, that the school bus, it's painted green and blue and white. That's our theme color, and we use that at the street corners. We pray for people. We call that the prayer bus.
Wow.
So that, exciting. You know, people who may not go inside a congregation or a church, they can pray inside that bus in their own community.
And you go out and meet them where it's at.
Yes.
That's a great ministry. Thank you, Merlin. Faith, let's come to you. You are a woman of persistence. This has always been a dream of yours.
Yes.
tell our viewers how you came to be part of our program.
Well, actually, a girlfriend of mine called. She goes, I think you need to be on Religion in the News. I go, no. So I contacted Jeff, and then I got with you, and I was persistent, and I am living my dream. I'm doing what I love to do, which is to encourage and talk to people. So definitely thank you for the opportunity.
All right, now, we got to do this. We can get a shot. Put them shoes up there. Got to get a shot of the shoes. If we need a wide angle, we've got to do what we got to do. But this is the Religion in the News fashion queen, bling bling all the way. Share with us about some of the upcoming stories that you hope to cover, and I know you have a lot of vision for this.
Yes, I do, and I'm definitely really trying to get somebody really major in the football league. Don't want to say his name yet, but I am working on that, and actually some other people who are dealing with warfare, you know, demonic things and like that. They want to kind of bring that out to the forefront to kind of talk about revelations and things like that. So I'm definitely excited about 2011. Excellent. And just to tell you a little bit more, you know, I love my name. And faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And JR, you haven't seen anything yet.
Hey, say it again. I received that. Now, you also have a passion or a vision to speak with women. I know you've been through some things yourself.
Yes.
Talk to us just briefly about that.
Well, real quick, I am recently divorced, and I really do have a passion for women who hang in relationships that may not be able to stand in. So I definitely want to talk to people to let them know that they do have a second chance in marriage.
And primarily in the church?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, in the church, yeah.
Now, Carol, I did have one other question, too, I wanted to ask you. You have also been through some things yourself personally and have, I know even over the years, have been a part of, I believe, the Church of Acts and been instrumental in building that up, and having Pastor Bill on our program, I believe, probably came through you.
Absolutely.
And he gave us a word just last month for 2011. Can you give us in the last 30 seconds an overview of what that word was and what it pertained to?
He said that this is going to be a year of order, a year of balance, a year of fulfillment, and a year of just where people are going to see balance in their lives. That's just the thing that I remember the most about that. So a year of fulfillment, people who need vacations are going to get one, but most specifically that this is going to be a year of order.
A year of order. All right, well, thinking of order, we still have more exciting interviews yet to come. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.